Hello there everyone, and this is Rackus96 here with another haul off of a Facebook yard sale site, and I'm going to dive right on in. First off, this haul was $30, and there's a lot to cover. I'm going to go over some small things first that I just haven't really seen before. So first off, there are 3 of the Nerf Zombie Strike cans. I don't know if they came in a 3-pack or anything like that, but they're nice. Can set them up, make kind of a target system. Always good for shooting and plinking around. Next up, I have seen these before. They are the NStrike glasses. There's 2 in the gray and orange, and then 1 blue and 1 red. Wonderful for, I guess, teams. If you wanted to have a few people with gray and a few people with red or blue, wonderful to plus eye protection. You always need to wear eye protection. Even though we're playing with Nerf toys, it's always nice to have good eye protection. So next up is a full-on Retaliator, fully functional, and a wonderful piece. And again, all of this for $30. A brand new Retaliator, plus, like I said, complete. It is missing the foregrip. But a full Retaliator goes for about $24, at least in my location. So $30 plus everything else, which I'll get to. More than worth it for a Retaliator. It's gonna fall set. So next up is a Mega Cyclone shock. Now I can only guess that this has been modified before, because there's one hell of a seal on here. So the first prime is great, but then the rest, you have to pull, and then you can hear it when you actually rotate the cylinder. So I got to get this one open and see what's going on with it, and see if I can either fix that or make it even better. So a Mega Cyclone shock. Always happy about picking these up. So next up is just some smaller things before I get to the rest. First off is another Hammershot. You can never have too many Hammershots, plus it still has the sticker there and then the attention sticker there, which is always nice. And it's always nice to find more Hammershots, as well as a double strike, because they do make great little pistols. They actually fit in a normal size firearm holster for, you know, any sidearms. Wonderful little thing. And they're always, again, nice to find. Next up, I do have the SpiderMan and Venom air blasters. Of course, we all know them. I finally got my hands on some. I believe, I want to say the overpressure valves have been plugged. I don't want to quote that, because again, I haven't opened these, but they're wonderful. I do completely intend on taking this specific one apart, seeing how it works, and maybe even painting it up to match my colors. But of course, that will have a video if that happens. Next up is a Nerf NStrike Elite rough cut. Not the XD, because of course the XD is orange. White with orange striping. But it's always nice to have an original rough cut. So, nice, wonderful. Blue and white will match and will totally be used with my Rapid Strike. Always got to have a good shotgun. So next up is 2 original yellow 6 mags from the original Longshot. Of course, the original Longshot was not included here, because that would have been a steal of that, but the magazines are always nice. I usually, with these, especially because this one's got some chipping, I'll probably end up cutting the bottom off and making a mini clip for a blaster I'm working on, but always nice to pick up more magazines. Next up is these guys. I believe, well, they don't exactly say it on them, but I don't want to get it wrong. But 2 of these, I believe they are, no, they're not switch shots. It's not exactly on here, but whatever. There's 2 of them. They have reverse rails, so we can do that. Of course, NStrike attachments are not that good, but locked into the tooth right Oh, it's not going to let me lock it in, huh? Nope. There we go. And then I should be able to prime away. Yep. And there we go. But there's 2 of them. Again, not 100% on what they are, but they're pretty cool. They're going to be reverse plungers because they're from 2003. Next up is this guy right here. A tiny, tiny little dart tag blaster. Enough room for a dart when you extend that. And it's nice. Again, reverse plunger. I'm not a big fan of these reverse plunger blasters, but what can you do? Next up is a Maverick. You can never have enough Mavericks. They're great for parts. The slides are great for fillers. The big triggers, not really anything you can do with those. You can cut the handle off. The cylinders are wonderful for a bunch of things, as well as they're really easy to modify. Penny mod, remove the ARs. They're a wonderful first mod, as well as now you can. There's a attachment you can get so you can pop on Nerf attachments and have a long pistol. So that's always cool. Always nice picking those up because I have modified most of mine, and I'm actually working on a new section of my desk area that's going to have original blasters. So next up, again going towards stuff that will be in that spot, are a pair of Night Finders. Wonderful little guys. The Night Finder was always great. And of course, tack roll on the top. I do love Night Finders. Didn't notice that before. They are wonderful, wonderful, wonderful blasters. I do have some K26 in the order that will be coming either between today the 5th, tomorrow and the 8th. So wonderful. Can't wait to get that in, plus some more brass. And I might do some K26 Night Finders. I almost said NStrike. All right, and now last but not least, and actually, before I even get to that, I'm going to grab 2 other things that I recently acquired. A bag of darts that came with this lot, right there, bag of darts, wonderful. And the Nerf Reactor came with 5 balls, and of course, not bad. I mean, it is from, again, 2003, so not the best, and the ball style ammunition is not great, but it's always nice to have a complete one. My other one was cracked up here and cracked down here, so I actually disassembled it and used the tube for something and the spring for something. But this is really nice. I like it. I have 5 Nerf balls for it, so this is going to go up on my vintage area with my crossbow. So can't wait till I get all this stuff rearranged so I can put all the goods up. And now, the thing that made the lot totally worth it, except the rough cut, except for the Retaliator, is by far my biggest pickup yet. Again, this lot, all of this, for $30, is a full, completely operational Vulcan. Stand works as I pop it off. These attachments were never perfect. Let's clip it back on for the sake. There we go. Fully operational, fully posable, still spins, and of course, folds up. Wonderful. And of course, it does work with batteries, but I have them out of it. And still fires. Even has the feeding box. Fully operational. I love the Vulcan. I actually didn't get to have one as a kid, because I bought a Stampede instead. It was smaller. Pretty much the same thing. But this one had the advantage of being able to prime manually, which was never fun. You always want batteries, so you can go ahead and flip this switch. And I'm surprised this one has the switch cover, but again, fully complete with the flip-up sight and everything. So I was really, really happy about this lot. I just got it today, and I was super, super happy to pick it up. And I literally just got home from picking this up maybe half an hour ago. And they are all fully operational. They all work. I do have to go through the darts, make sure they're all good. This thing, I love this. I don't know what it is with the fascination of pumping it up. There's a joke in there somewhere. Again, I don't think the overpressure release valve has been plugged. I mean, I'll plug it one way or another. But this thing is just, I just love it. Like 3 darts. And it could be on my wrist. It'd have to be on this wrist, actually, because left-handed. If my wrist is small enough. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, too tight. Right about there, so I can hold it. It would get in the way of me using another blaster. It would totally get in the way unless I move it back further. So I have use of my hand, but I can like, in perfect example, I can be holding this, not really perfect location because that's gonna happen, but I mean, the odds of me hitting that are really, really high, but it's pretty cool. I do highly enjoy all these blasters. The Vulcan is wonderful, and again, to have it with everything. I do have an extra belt, so I'll be able to have that, but to get it with the tripod, which I do have another one of, with the belt, again, I have another one of, with the switch cover, and the belt holder on the side is wonderful. Wonderful to have, and wonderful to use. So again, thank you guys very much for watching, and this is just another haul video. Thank you guys very much, and I will see you next time. Peace out.